Okay, guys, for video number 3, I'm going to talk about my 3 favorite things about Middle Tennessee so far. So, as some of you may know, my wife and I moved across the country as political refugees, fleeing the state of Washington, which experienced a lot of turbulence over the last couple of years. And so we've been here, so December, January, February, March, April, May. So we've been here for about 5 months. Um, and I guess I just want to briefly mention my 3 favorite things and so far what I love. So first off would be the Southern hospitality. So I think um, it's a very real thing. It's something that I noticed right off the bat. Is it's just a slightly different culture down here. It's my hometown. I do have a soft spot in my heart for the culture and the people and my family and friends and all that up there. So it's not a knock on that per se, but it's more just a change of pace here. That there's the Southern hospitality is a real thing in the way that people socialize or the way that people interact with strangers. So I found that to be um, a very enjoyable aspect of living here. Number 2, and this probably should have been number 1, 2, and 3, is just the general appreciation for individual liberty and personal freedom. I'd just say it's not 100%. I'm sure not everyone I've interacted with has aligned values with me, but I'd say in many ways, more often than not, I'm coming across people who value, traditional American values, individual liberty, freedom to operate and have control over your own life, a small restrained government is something that I think a lot of people appreciate around here. So that's 1 and 2, and then 3. We're getting real generic, but the weather has been great. So even though I guess it's been a little funky, we've had some big rains here, and even a decently cold winter, and now we got kind of like a heat snap, and it's not even all the way through May, and we've had a couple of like pretty hot and humid days. But I'd say in general, regardless of the temperature, the sun is shining. It's a lush green area with rolling hills, which I wasn't necessarily expecting. So that beautiful weather where I look out the office window and the sun's shining all day, or on the weekends if my lady and I are taking the dog for a walk and things like that. It's usually pretty nice out. So those are my 3 favorite things of Middle Tennessee.